So we wanted to find out what people in China are saying about this on social media. So we've invited Manya, who's the editor-in-chief of What's on Weibo, which looks at social trends and media in China. She's via Skype from Amsterdam. Thank you so much for being with us, Manya. So far, the Communist Party charter only has Mao Zedong starts and Deng Xiaoping's theory included in it by their names. What are people saying online about Xi's starts being added? Do they see anything practical for them in this?
Well, that question sounds quite simple to answer, but actually, unfortunately, it's not so simple to answer, because when you look at Chinese social media today, you will see that the Chinese media propaganda machine is running at full speed. So every other message that you will see on a big platform like Weibo is about Xi Jinping and about the Congress. But at the same time, Chinese media is also actually experiencing a full-blown crackdown, meaning that commenters cannot comment, and almost all the big messages that you see posted on social media are blocked from commenting on. The comments that you do have will be deleted, because you have right now a big army of online censors that are tracking down all comments relating to this Congress. And if they feel that it's anything negative, they will take it offline, because this is such an important time for China, and anything that might do harm to the image of Xi Jinping will not be allowed online.
So hard to know what people think about this then. How exactly, Manya, does the Chinese Communist Party disseminate information online? I know you wrote an article about this in the lead up to the party congress. Basically, what I want to know is, how does the Chinese government use social media to disseminate their information?
They use it in every way that you can imagine. So you will see, when you look at platforms like WeChat or Weibo, which are both huge platforms, actually bigger than Twitter, for example, what you see is, you will see images, you will see videos, and something that happened on Wednesday, right after the start of the Congress and after Xi Jinping's major speech, is that there was this game that was launched by Tencent, a Chinese media company, and you could clap for Xi Jinping and clap for his speech during this game. It would give you a time frame of 18 seconds, and you had to tap the screen as many times as you could, and you could peek with your friends. So this shows that right now propaganda, as we know it, has completely changed, because it's popular, it's online, and most importantly, it's interactive. It's not just the media sending out a message, it's asking people to interact, and this is something completely new.
Yeah, very interesting, because you mentioned Twitter there, and what a lot of people around the world are not aware of is that Chinese internet is completely different from the internet that we use. So explain to us, to our viewers, the differences and what we can learn from the development of the Chinese web sphere.
Well, I think there are many misconceptions about Chinese online environment, because I think most people will know that it's a very government-controlled environment. That means that you have online censors. It also means that many websites that are accessible outside of China are not accessible inside China. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, none of that is accessible. But there are Chinese counterparts of these huge Western companies that are not just flourishing, but sometimes even bigger than their Western counterparts. So I think a misconception, and that's also why I started my own website about this topic, is that you can have an online environment that is very much state-controlled, but at the same time very, very vibrant.
Thank you so much. Very interesting to talk to you, Manya. Manya Koetse is the editor-in-chief of What's on Weibo. She was via Skype there from Amsterdam. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, US President Donald Trump has given his administration 10 out of 10.